Well. Would you look what Colorado Supreme Court has now done? So if you haven't been paying attention, and before we get started, how are you guys doing? It has been a while since I recorded a video. This video will be a little bit different. I think that sometimes me just talking to the camera is cool, but I do want to give you guys like something to watch while you listen. I'll put myself in like the top right or something. Probably over some gameplay, whether it's like 2K or Call of Duty. If you hear no sounds, because 2K is copyrighted for some reason on Twitch. But Call of Duty, I'll try to make it silent or make it close to silent just so you can hear me talk. But like if you haven't paid attention to the news, you just seen that the Supreme Court of Colorado has now removed Trump from the presidential ballot. Now, just off rip, this does not come as a surprise to anyone, especially since Trump is being politically persecuted. All the branches of the government, everybody's against this man for some reason. They're trying so hard to stop this man from running for president, becoming president, anything in their power, indictments here and there, everything. And so if you've been paying attention, like I said, this comes as no surprise. For me personally, or for many Americans, it's just like we finna vote for the guy even more. If they completely remove Trump where I cannot vote for him, he cannot be president, anything like that, my next choice is Vivek Ramaswamy. And then from there, Ron DeSantis is not on my list. I like his policies, but he's just so boring. And yeah, I don't really know what it is from there. But they removed him from the ballot in Colorado. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people like they shouldn't be able to do this. They're citing that the 14th Amendment gives them power to do this, where it's talking about like if you're a Confederate general during the Civil War, you should not be able to run for president or hold political office because you betrayed your country. That's basically the gist of the 14th Amendment. But the Supreme Court of Colorado, they did rule in like a 4-3. So 4 people said, yeah, let's do it. 3 people said no. So you got to think about it, like this was really, really close. It wasn't like a 6-2 decision, a 6-1 decision. This was like a, should we do this? And, Todd tilted to yes. And so it's yes. Of course, Trump is going to appeal it. I believe he's appealing it all the way up to the Supreme Court. So whatever the Supreme Court says at this point, this will set precedent for how they treat presidents in the future. To be honest, I don't even know why they said he's banned from being on the ballot, because it's like, okay, they said he was an insurrectionist, right? But he never was convicted. The impeachment never became the impeachment came forth, but it never was like he was impeached. He wasn't convicted of anything. So how can you be an insurrectionist, but you're not convicted of actually having an insurrection? And it's already been proven this whole thing was a psyop. There were FBI, CIA involved. They're locking people up. They're locking journalists up for just being there, reporting on it. Like, if you haven't been paying attention, it's getting crazy. I know I haven't kept up, put the news out here for you guys. So maybe, you guys aren't paying attention. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you are paying attention, you're seeing what's going on. But it is just a lot of stuff going on. One other thing that I saw, which I really like about Vivek, is as soon as they said that Trump's removed from the ballot, Vivek basically came out standing up and saying, if Trump's not going to be on the Colorado ballot, then I'm going to remove myself from the Colorado ballot, because basically he's like, I don't want to win unfairly because y'all tried to take out the competition. Another thing is, you guys claim you're all for democracy, but yet you guys are using political power and using branches of the government to go after somebody. And it's just not fair. Like, not only is it not fair, this is just crazy to even do to a former president. And I'll go ahead and play the clip so you guys can see what Vivek actually said.
Just tried to bar President Trump from the Colorado ballot using an unconstitutional maneuver that is a bastardization of the 14th Amendment to our U.S. Constitution. This was a provision, Section 3, that was designed to bar Confederate members, people who switched to the Confederacy, from actually being able to serve. That's very different than what's at issue here, to say the least. This is a hollowed out husk of what the country was built on. The basic principle that we, the people, select our leadership, not the unelected elite class in the back of palace halls. That's old world Europe, not the United States. That's why I'm making a pledge today that I will withdraw. I pledge to withdraw from the Colorado GOP primary ballot unless and until Trump's name is restored. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Chris Christie and Nikki Haley do the same thing, or else these Republicans are simply complicit in this unconstitutional attack on the way we conduct our constitutional republic. I refuse to be complicit in that. I think what they're doing is wrong, and I think it's up to Republicans to step up and stand up with a spine for our country's future. That's really what's at stake, whether we the people actually have a say in deciding who leads this country. Yes, it would be easier for other Republicans like me who are running in this race to say, hey, if Trump is sidelined, there's our opportunity. No doubt other candidates are probably privately celebrating with their corporate sponsors. That's not the right thing to do. I think the most useful thing that every GOP candidate can do right now is to join me in that pledge. I'll say that I will withdraw from that Colorado GOP primary ballot until Trump's name is restored. This belongs to the people, not to the unelected Democratic cabal of judges in Colorado or any other state. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley and Chris Christie do the same thing, or else they're complicit in what this security state is trying to do to shut down Trump. I stand by that, and I expect them to do the right thing.
So if you saw that, Vivek's just a stand-up guy. I mean, if Trump was not running, he would be an easy replacement to Trump. But me personally, I gotta let Trump go in there and ball out for real his last 4 years, because why not? Like, they did all this to him. I want to see him get in there and get some stuff done. And Trump the type, you're fired. So I know he can get it done. But I do really think that Vivek Ramaswamy is a really good presidential candidate. Out of all the Republicans, when they have these debates and stuff, Vivek's on fire. A lot of people think Vivek's some plant. He's really going to be like an Obama character. I haven't seen any part of his character that shows he's like that. I've just seen him strictly just stand up for truth, stand up for righteousness, stand up for what's right versus wrong. And him calling out Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley and Chris Christie is the right thing to do because they've been cowards from the start. He's been calling them out nonstop, and he stayed putting pressure on them to actually stand up for something. And to be honest, I don't think they will stand up for something. I don't know what they'll do. But most of them just bow out until it's just like too late and everybody's like, y'all are some lames. Like, y'all not standing up for nothing. So that's that on that. Like I said, for Democrats and liberal cities and them to be indicting him and coming after him and raiding him and doing all this stuff, it's like, for the one side to always be claiming they're such for democracy. Democracy's in trouble because of Trump. He's like Hitler. He's a Nazi. All his supporters are Nazis. It's like, wouldn't the communists be the people who take people out of elections so that way they can win? Wouldn't communists be the ones to raid the homes of their political enemies? Wouldn't they be the ones to indict their political enemies? Wouldn't they be the ones to tell the media to say all this about the person? I mean, they made up lies about the Russian collusion for 4 years. They made up lies about everything. Everything that they said Trump was, I've literally seen Biden do. From the border, to the bad withdrawals, to the forcing people to get the vaccine, to acting like a dictator. I mean, I don't know what else people can see. Like, if you don't see it at this point, it's like, how? I think regular Americans are fed up. You know, the economy, food prices, gas prices, housing prices, the dollar's worthless, no wage increase. It's like the American people are sick of it. You know, they see what the administration is doing. They see that the media spends more time talking about Trump and what he's done and who's coming after him than they do about Biden and anything they've done. If they've done anything. I can't name anything Biden or Kamala have done. If someone can point to me 5 things Kamala has done, I'll give them $100. No one can tell me. I don't know. They don't know. It is what it is. But this really does go to show you how scared of Trump they, really are. I don't know why they think this man. I mean, I know he gonna get in there and he gonna ball out. That man gonna put up a triple-double, do a couple reverse dunks. Like, he finna ball out. He finna pull up from the 3. He finna be half court like Curry if he get back in office. So I see why they scared, but like, bro, just let the American people decide. If he's this bad of a person, then the American people won't vote for him. They'll just be like, oh, okay, like, it's Trump. But they not doing that. And like I said, the more they persecute him, the more people love him. So that's really all I have for this video, man. I just thought it was crazy when I seen that news. I'm like, I haven't made a video in a while. I haven't talked to you guys. I'm also, like I said, doing something a little different. I have a little gameplay in the background so you guys can watch something as you hear me talk. But yeah, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think. I'll try to upload some more stuff as time goes on. I'm going to try to get back active. And it's been your boy Chad, and I'm out. Peace.